For most mathematical equations, there are constants and there are variables. Constants have fixed values whereas variables vary. Constants are not dependent on other factors whereas the value of variables change as and when other factors change. For you to have the right answers when dealing with equations, constants must be treated as constants and variables must be treated as entities that vary. Failure to hold constants as constants or an attempt to change the value of a constant leads to wrong answers. In the same way, failure to determine and ascribe the right value to variables in different situations will lead to wrong solutions. What is the lesson here? In an attempt to find the right solutions to the equations of life, constants must be held constant and the right values of variables in every situation must be determined and applied. The moment you try to change the value of a constant, you are headed for the wrong answer. In the same way, the moment you fail to get the right value of a variable under a particular circumstance, you are again headed for the wrong answer. Constants must be treated as constants and variables must be treated as variables. Constants must be as they are always and variables must be as they are supposed to be under the particular circumstance they find themselves. According to a particular research, many great companies that have lasted for so many years have applied this principle in their operations. They have learned to hold the constants constant despite the changing times and seasons, and have also learned to vary the variables as and when needed. For such companies, they remain true to constants such as their mission, values and core beliefs. However, they do well to change variables such as their strategies and methods of operation as and when the times change. Times change. Variables must change along with changing times, but constants must remain constant despite the changing times. Not applying this principle will lead you to struggle in your search for the right solutions to the equations of life. You must not compromise on constants such as your purpose, the right values, etc. However, you must do well to always adapt the right ways of doing things under different circumstances. In taking decisions and in carrying out actions, hold the constants constant. Do not change the constants because of changing trends. Remain true to the constants while finding the best value for the variables. Your search for the right results will be much easier this way. To learn more, visit https://prisualsmentorshipwing.wordpress.com. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel, Prisual's Mentorship Wing.